Hey, my name is Sydney Nelson, and I am a transfer student from Anderson University. And yesterday, which was November 13th, I went to my new student dialogue, and I did my dialogue on body image. And overall, it is not what I expected it would be. I went into thinking that I was going to learn about body image in general, like, some of the eating disorders that go along with it, like anorexia, bulimia, and binge eating, stuff like that. And also I was thinking about, how people feel about their body image and what they think a certain body type is, like which body types are better than others, and just stuff in general about, especially girls not feeling comfortable in their own skin about their body and stuff. But it was not that at all. When I first got there, we were all in a circle, which I know the thing said dialogue, but I thought it was going to be more like a presentation. But then the instructors explained to us that no, it was going to definitely be a dialogue, and so that was interesting. I like the fact that we all sat in a circle because I feel like if we would have sat in rows, that we wouldn't have gotten the dialogue and the discussions that we had if we would have been sitting in rows. So when I first got there, we went over some things. We watched a video that was really helpful. It was about this woman, and she was talking about society, and she mentioned a little bit about body image, and it really helped to get things started because it included topics about how society is today, and when dealing with body image is a huge deal. So we also did this thing, and it was called Connect or something like that. And what it was people would get up one by one, and they would say something about themselves. And if you had a connection with them, you would say Connect, and you'd link arms with them. Well, then we all went around the room and connected because only one person went at a time, and you said stuff, and so all of us in the area were connected, and so it kind of was an icebreaker. But we did that, and that helped get things started, and that actually helps you relate to the body image because we talked about how society has this ideal about the way you dress and about the way you carry yourself, and vulnerability. Vulnerability is a very big issue in dealing with body image because a lot of people feel vulnerable. We talked about how when you go to class that it doesn't look as professional to dress in Nike shorts and sweatshirts and t-shirts and stuff like that than if you were to wear, jeans and a nice shirt, or something more, I guess, dressed up. Not really dressed up, but something that's not so laid back. Some people felt that, it doesn't matter because you're paying for it, so it shouldn't matter what you wear. And honestly, I believe that it does matter what you wear, because if you're wearing stuff that doesn't really make you feel good when you're going to class or when you're going to interviews, job interviews, you're not going to feel good about yourself, and you're not going to perform well. Just because when you're all dressed up or you look somewhat decent, you're going to feel better, you're going to feel confident. It's going to get you farther in life because people base body image and appearances so much. That is one of the main things in life. You have to do that. Like, you have to dress nice, you have to present yourself well if you want to go far in life, especially dealing with a job, because you reflect them. If you were to wear, jeans with holes in them and, a tank top that showed, your stomach or something like that, that would not be good because that represents them. So they're not going to want to hire you, or they're not going to want to keep you around if you're wearing all that. The same thing was if someone's wearing like say that a teacher is wearing, a hoodie and sweat shorts or sweat pants, you're not going to take them seriously. You're going to think that they don't care. So I feel like there's a time and place to wear those things. And, I mean, by no means, there's nothing wrong with wearing them, but there's a time and place. And also, I feel like the instructors didn't really talk a lot because everybody had experiences and influences that they wanted to get out there. And personally, I didn't say too much. I said a couple things, but I didn't speak and tell stories and go up onto other people. But I found that going to a new student dialogue was very, very helpful because it made me realize that people do judge, and you don't necessarily mean to, but everyone judges. And it's the way that you judge that defines what kind of person you are. And that's not really what it was about, but that's what I got out of it. And I feel like people shouldn't judge people on their appearances necessarily, even though I feel like you should brush your teeth, brush your hair, you know, take a shower. That's the main stuff you need to do. I mean, if you wear Nike shorts and a t-shirt, I'm really not going to care, but some of the people will care. So I just feel like there's a time and place for it, but then again, I'm not going to judge somebody, so I'm kind of on the fence about this topic. I feel like everyone had a different opinion about it. It was really, really interesting to hear everybody's opinion. But overall, I feel like it was a great experience, and I'm really, really glad I went to this one.